Hello and welcome to Talkin' Baseball. It's the pregame show coming to you live from the Roosevelt Studios here in the Bronx. Game 3 all tied up at 1. It becomes a 5-game series. How about that? Trevor Plouffe joining us via the telephone. He is in the mountains, about to go on a boat. Jake is sitting right next to me. And Zach is sitting in the same room as us as well. Let's talk some baseball. Trev, did you catch any fish?
I almost am embarrassed, but no. Although I do have a little bit of reason why people have been overfishing since the lockdown. A lot of people have been getting way out into the mountains. And then a few fish hatcheries had some problems this year. So there's understocked and overfished. So it's been tough, but you know what they say, Jim. It's called fishing for a reason. It's not called catching.
I like that. All right, well, I know you got to get on.
So did he catch a fish?
No, I didn't catch any fish.
Okay, that's what that was?
I think he didn't catch any fish.
About the catcheries and the fisheries? Okay, cool. So
it's not from lack of effort, bro. We've been doing it all, but nothing so far, but we're not giving up yet.
Tell Teddy Uncle Jake will take him catching sometime. And we'll catch some fish.
I'm sure he'd like that. He's pissed at me right now.
Well, I know you got a bunch of kids waiting to go on a boat. Do you want to make your picks real quick?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough because you know who I want to pick. You know the over/under that I want to pick, but I think I might have to change course tonight. We got Walker on the hill. We got Charlie on the hill. I think runs are going to be at a premium. So if you want me to give you my picks real quick, I think I'm going to go Rays. I'm going to go under. I like Charlie in the World Series. Not to say that I don't like Walker, but Charlie's battle tested, and he's my guy, man. If I think about a guy I want on the hill right now, it's him. So I'm going to take the Rays in the under tonight.
Okay.
Huge.
Charlie Martin's the best big game pitch I've seen since Trevor.
I also want to make a point.
Points?
I kind of complained. I complained about the bullpen day for the Dodgers, but as I've been reading around, some people who are maybe a little bit more knowledgeable about the rotation and why it was set up the way it was set up, they've made some good points. I'm still not 100% convinced it was the right move, but I guess now they're set up the rest of the way. And my point was always just like you kind of don't want to throw away a game in the World Series. But I do understand a little bit more why they did what they did.
Yeah, also, I think, I don't know, we said this on the very first World Series preview app, which when Jake and I stumbled, or mostly Jake stumbled into that they're going to do, is Buehler would be on short rest if he pitched game 2. I think that's the biggest.
Short rest with some blisters. They've been wanting to give those blisters as much time as possible in between starts. So I think that was the biggest thing for me is, okay, I get that. Typically, I don't really care about the short rest with a starter. I mean, this is a 60-game season. Their arms should be ready to go. It's not like it's not real October baseball right now as far as 200-plus innings on the arms. I think Walker doesn't care about the short rest, but the blisters thing is, to me, the extra day, I guess, always helps. So I understand why they did what they did. And they're going to have to figure out a way to get Gonsolin and May in there anyway. I think the hook for Gonsolin maybe was short, but again, if you're going to use the bullpen day, might as well just go all out. So I'm going to retract my hate for it a little bit, but I'm still sitting at like 95% instead of 100% on it.
All right, noted.
Cool.
Trev, do you now? I think you're in last place in the Homer draft.
Ooh.
No, you're in second. Last place, Jake. I apologize about that.
You.
Thank you.
Do you want to make a Homer draft pick? Do you want to leave it up to the chat?
I like the chat gave me a Rosarena last time, so it was a great pick by the chat. Let me do one and let the chat do it again. I kind of like the way that's going.
Who do you like tonight, Trev?
Who do you want?
Walker throwing cheese up there, maybe getting a little too comfortable, and I'm going to take Choi. I think he handled fastballs well. He hits Cole, and I think their fastballs aren't too.
You took him last game.
Good news, bad
I
news.
took Choi last game.
You did, and then the chat gave you Randy.
Son of a gun. Okay.
Great pick, though.
Yeah, good
Well,
pick.
hey, go ahead and steal that pick, guys, because I think
Killed.
he's gonna hit a homer tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. That changes things around a little bit. Let me go KK.
All
I
right.
think he's making a bid for World Series MVP. He hits the homer and has another RBI in game 1. Kind of had an off night game 2, but he is confident that he might run into one. So I'll take KK.
All right, once I
Great
make
pick.
up the dumb prop bet, I'll text it to you and see if you can respond in time.
Okay.
Or you can respond whenever before the game starts.
Okay.
All right. Enjoy the boat.
All right, you guys. Don't make any ridiculous takes without me knowing. I don't want this, people to be like, "What's going on? I'm talking baseball." Make sure you guys have reasons for takes. And that goes for you, Jake. I'm not really talking about Jim. I'm more Jake. Okay.
Okay.
Don't be Gary Sheffielding any takes out there.
Hey
Gary
now.
Sheffield
Hey
doing any
now.
takes
Hey
out there.
now.
Sorry.
Hey now.
Trevor.
The steroid take was bad. I mean,
I'm
whatever.
a
I wrote that on
professional.
JK's Instagram. I don't understand that
I'm
take at all.
professional, homie. I'm professional.
If you catch a fish, tell Teddy he has to name it Jake.
Deal?
All right. I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
See you,
Goodbye.
Dad.
Enjoy the boat.
See ya.
Okay, he's gone.
Ugh,
Let's talk
my
some baseball.
God,
we got
what was that?
We got lineups. We got everything.
Let's do it.
the lineups. They're brought to you today by Clean Fuego.
Boom, boom, boom.
Boom. Everybody
Clean
say
Fuego.
Fuego. Let's do that again.
I said boom, boom, boom. Everybody
Clean Fuego. I get it. Clean Fuego are these baseballs. They're not really baseballs, but they're training tools. Jake and I were throwing these around in the park. They're actually pretty badass. What they do is you want it to spin like this. Watch closely. You want it to spin. See, that's bad. Kind of bad again. You want it to spin super tight. So your fastball's got to come off your fingers like this, and it's got to go on the axis. And your curveball, it's got to come like this and be on, So,
And Jim, you've seen me pronating the changeup. You can actually do that, and that's the shirt I'm wearing. Because if you throw the changeup properly and you pronate, right at the end,
shit.
it UFOs in.
Did we even try that?
I mean, that's all I throw.
Did you throw any of
My
those?
only pitch. My fastball's a changeup.
Oh, okay.
I've kind of got a grinky thing going on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A little Bartolo
Fastball,
Colon.
changeup.
Yeah,
it's all
same
the
speed.
pitch.
Okay, cool.
If you've got a young pitcher in your life, get him this. It's a lot of fun, and it's a really good pitching tool.
Yeah, well, I mean, my fastball's already got more zip on it. Used it once. JOMBOY 10% off. A patented, unique design helps all athletes all around the diamond improve their efficiency and life on their throws. It is cool. This one's a weighted one.
Yeah.
Let me just trade with me.
When you
Oh,
grab
yeah.
the weighted one, it's like, holy
That's
cow.
why people use weighted like
Yeah.
donuts and stuff.
Yeah.
Then you grab the real
We
ball.
got to
and-
start using more weighted stuff.
Yeah, we got. I can start using
That's
like
why
a
I've gotten fat recently.
do they make like weighted
So when I lose 20 pounds, I'm going to be feeling great.
like gloves that you put on your fingers to weight
typing?
for typing,
Probably.
and then like you take off the gloves and then you're just fucking crushing the keyboard.
$1 million idea.
Yeah, weighted gloves.
Nobody can take that.
No one steal that.
Yes,
Anyway,
Clean
Clean Fuego.
Fuego
They're
can.
really fun. All right, the Dodgers lineup is as follows. Mookie Betts is leading off and playing right field. Corey Seager behind him at shortstop. Batting third and also playing third base is Justin Turner. Max Muncy at first. William Dills Smith DHing. Cody Bellinger in center field. Chris Taylor at second. Jock Peterson in left field. Austin Barnes catching.
Yeah.
So we do not have the Kentucky battery tonight.
No.
Walker Buehler from Kentucky. Will Dill Smith from Kentucky. One's from Lexington. One's from Louisville. Was Walker Buehler Coach Cal guy? He was a University of Kentucky guy, right?
I don't think so. I think Walker ended up going
He went to
right at
Vanderbilt, but
Yeah, he's a Doors.
when we interviewed him, I thought he was a fan of it.
Oh, a fan. Yeah, he's from Lexington.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
yes,
I mean,
yes.
Will is from Louisville, and that's
Louisville.
Louisville. So they're like our rivals. Maybe they hate each other.
I forget if I told you this. Did you know Louisville had a college game day, and they were doing these like COVID college game days where they would go to So they went to Louisville. They had a college game day there, and they had like big heads of famous Louisville people, and they had a Chad Green one.
No way.
Yeah. Pitcher on the Yankees.
Is he even from there? I thought he's from Illinois and South Carolina.
He went to Louisville.
Oh, he went to Louisville.
Yes.
He hated his time there, I thought.
No, hey. Clean fuego.
I don't know about that.
So sorry about the no Kentucky connection today.
Fuck.
On the plate.
Thank God I didn't have the weighted one. Could have just ruined my laptop.
Thank Gord.
Okay, now for the Rays lineup, you got Austin Meadows leading up, Brandon Lau batting second, Randy Arozarena batting third, G-Man Choi in the 4-hole, Manny Margot batting fifth, playing right field, Joey Wendell at third base batting sixth, Willie Adames at shortstop batting seventh, and Kevin Kiermaier manning center field batting eighth, and Mike
Zunino.
And Charlie Martin on the bump.
This is the game, Jim. Game 3.
This is a big game.
Winner of this game in 1-1 series. The winner of this game goes on to win 69.3% of the time. Analytics. The two best starting pitchers.
Analytics, correct.
The two best starting pitchers in this series are going today. Charlie Martin and Walker Buehler. The Rays, I think the Dodgers' best lineup is probably against right-handed starting pitching, and then the Rays' best lineup is against right-handed starting pitching. So this is the coup d'etat of this World Series.
Why are they playing Austin Barnes?
He's their defensive catcher guy, and Walker likes throwing to him.
He does?
Yeah.
Sucks for Will.
A little bit.
It's because of the
Just go hit.
Louisville thing?
Just go hit, bro.
I think it's because of the Kentucky thing.
Barnes is a defensive specialist. High framing skills. Get those extra strikes. Runs could be at a premium today, said Trevor Plouffe.
So I agree with that, but I also just think the over's going to hit weirdly again. It's 7.5.
It is.
It's I think both guys.
It's not the baseball. It has nothing to do with that. It's the baseball gods.
Yeah, I mean,
nothing has pointed to an under more than this game, which means the over will hit.
Cody Bellinger's got 2 home runs in this series, 1 in each game.
Ooh.
Psych, he went 0 for 3 in game 2.
So
my mother's calling
adjusted
me.
stats call from John's mom.
Those are Jimmy Lytics.
I've got some stats.
Jake has stats.
Charlie Morton's last 5 postseason starts, 25.2 innings pitched, 2 earned runs. That's a 0.70 ERA. Walker Buehler, Jim. Last 7 playoff starts, 38.2 innings pitched, 5 earned runs. That's good for a 1.16 ERA. These guys are nasty. They're even better in the playoffs. They have another gear. Charlie Morton's pumping mid to high 90s. We saw that Walker Buehler Braves start where he turned it up mid-inning and went nuts. I mean, this is lining up to be a pitcher's duel and great baseball. Which obviously has tricked me and Jimmy into thinking about the over. Maybe I'll talk myself out of it again. But, I mean, this is the game.
The series? You think whoever wins this wins the series?
No, I think if Rays win, I think we're going 7. And that's kind of flip a coin for me.
Who are you rooting for?
I think I'm rooting for the Rays in this game because we're still on... We're not guaranteed a Game 6 yet.
We want a guaranteed Game 6.
Yeah, we have tickets to Game 6. It's very much bias. And I think if the Rays win tonight, we're going 7. If the Dodgers win, there is a little bit of a tight butthole for the Rays because the next 2 starting pitchers are lefties. The Rays lefty lineup has been struggling. Lineup against lefties.
I like that thought process. You think the Rays will lose against the lefties so that you need them to get a win against the righty today?
Potentially.
Want to know why I'm worried about the Rays?
Why are you worried about the Rays?
Because Charlie Morton doesn't see the 6th inning. He hasn't seen the 6th inning this postseason. I don't think he saw the 6th inning in September. I don't think he saw the 6th inning in August.
He pitched, I was looking at Walker's last start. 5.2 last start from Charlie.
So an instant wrong.
No. You're right. Well, yes, I guess he was in the 6th inning there.
He hasn't finished the 6th inning.
He hasn't finished the 6th inning.
The Rays have always needed to use another pitcher in the 6th inning when Charlie starts.
Bang.
And that is for the entire 2020 season.
Yeah.
The entire 2020 season, they always need to get a relief pitcher in the 6th inning. And I have fallen out of favor with Fairbanks and Anderson.
Yeah.
Anderson has just been straight bad.
Yeah.
He's given up a run in 6 out of his 8 postseason appearances in his last 5 in a row.
Getting lit up.
And they're like home runs. They're not sloppy dink and dunks. Like, he's just getting hit. So that's not a good sign for the Rays moving forward. Meanwhile, you got Walker Buehler, and he hasn't been given great length. He did last game. But the Dodgers need to use Treinen, Brewstar, Kenley. Like, they want to introduce them to the series. They haven't pitched yet. So I like the Dodgers today. I like your thought process there and your rooting interest, because a game six is more likely to happen if the Rays win today, is what you're saying. And I agree with that. But I don't know. The Rays bullpen doesn't have that scare factor for me anymore.
Yeah, and you're right.
Diego's been great.
Diego has been great, and they haven't unleashed him yet. He's only pitched 0.1 innings in the last week. Yeah. So Diego could potentially go 2, which I think that could make a difference. And I still believe in Fairbanks and Anderson's talent. Right now, Anderson's a huge, you can't have him in a big situation after that whole conversation. Maybe there's a lane, or maybe he can get you out of that inning. Maybe Morton goes 5.1 and Anderson can get you the 2 outs you need, something like that. I'd really like that. Mm-hmm. So we'll see what that looks like. I was interesting because we had a little Jimmy Jake bicker about the Dodgers bullpen. Petriello put a Dodgers bullpen pecking order, and we both had good and bad moments in it. He has Treinen as currently the 8th guy out of their pen, which again, weird. He was going by trust rankings, I think. He had Joe Kelly low, which again I still have him coming in to save Kenley stuck in my head. Yeah, but he also had Dustin May as number 4.
The reason why he came in to save Kenley is because he's not the 7th or 8th inning guy in that game. They already used them.
Right, but still.
They don't use him in close games at all.
Yeah.
Kelly's not to be trusted.
We both had highs and lows on the list. I'm interested to see how they use Treinen, because we're both on the Treinen train, and his last couple appearances have been good.
Why does he have Treinen as 8th?
Doesn't have trust in him right now. Or maybe he just...
All of his outings have been...
He's got us talking about
with a tie game or a 3-run lead close.
I don't know. But we'll see. I do agree those guys need to get work. They haven't seen the series yet, which is a little bizarre.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Treinen's been...
Article from Petriello. Take it for what it's worth. Opinions, people call them. We'll see. I still think if Walker Buehler is cruising, and Jim, he was also hurt this year, so he was building up for a lot of the season.
I think he can go long.
He got to the 100-pitch mark in his first start against Atlanta. He got pulled after 89 because he gave them 6 innings. And I still think they trust Walker Buehler 90 pitches in. If he's cruising, I think you might trust him more than Pedro Baez. Depending what matchups are coming up. So that'll be interesting to see. And then, I think, if you're the Rays, you've made it this far. You have to treat Anderson differently. I don't think you treat Fairbanks differently yet, because he's still having a pretty good postseason. But, I think it's Morton. Anderson gets you out of the inning, and you're hoping to wrap up with Castillo. Mostly Castillo, maybe a little Fairbanks. And who knows, man? How about... they bust out Loop. Hasn't given up a run this postseason yet.
He's the new dude.
Maybe they bust out Thompson, the sidewinding righty, too, if they need 1 or 2 outs. So, interested to see. I mean, it's all hands on deck. All the analytics nerds that are on both sides of this know about the 70% clip that whatever team wins this game would win the series. So, yeah, man, I'm interested to see it. I am taking the Rays in this game. I think their lineup against righties is better right now. Kind of what Trevor was saying. Walker is tasting himself with that fastball, which deservedly so. But I think somebody runs into it. And then maybe I think the Rays might get to the Dodgers' pen late, and that's what gets us over. I think Morton's good. That first Mookie at-bat, that's a little mini what to watch for. Charlie Morton, because he closed out the Astros-Dodgers World Series.
Yeah.
He got the last 11 consecutive Dodgers out to wrap up that game. So he currently has a streak of 11 straight Dodgers. Mookie's seen him. I think he's 6 for 20 against him. That first Mookie at-bat, I think, is big. I think Mookie's got to break that streak. You can't let the announcers get those numbers going. But I think he pitches well enough. I believe in Castillo. I believe in Fairbanks. And I believe in maybe a little cash funny business. I'm going Rays and the over just because I think everything points to the under.
Rays and the over. Official picks.
Official pick.
Talking about streaks, Austin Meadows is on a one-hit streak, 1-for-1 in his last at-bat.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you believe in Brandon Lau?
Sure, he's got his butt down now. Tampa Bay Rays and the over for Jake. The over under 7.5. I think Charlie Morton is equal to Walker Buehler. They don't let him see the lineup the third time through. Buehler, I think they'll let him. I think the Dodgers lineup is better than the Rays lineup. So then I think Walker Buehler has the better chance to have a gem tonight. And if he can not walk guys, if the blister's healed, and he can stay low in the zone like he likes, I mean...
I think he's won with the blister now. I think the blister went from a nemesis to an ally.
He says...
I think they're a team.
Let me see your blister, and he just shows his finger. And like, that's your finger. He says, that's my blister.
Ooh.
Just morphed into his finger.
Ooh. See, I was going kind of...
No. What I said is right.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know that's right. I was going kind of weird movie where there is a blister. Walker looks at it and like it comes to life and talks to him.
What do you think about this pitch? You go like this, right?
Yeah.
You start like this.
Okay.
And then you spin it this way.
Yeah.
It comes out this way.
Yeah. Like a slider?
What you're doing is...
You're not too high on Morton, Jim.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
He's going to go twice through the lineup.
Okay.
And I'm not high on the bullpen.
Okay.
So that's 2/3 of the game. Morton will be fantastic.
Morton's fresh. 66 pitches in that game 7.
It has nothing to do with pitch count.
Okay.
They don't let him see the third.
Right. They don't let any of their starters see the third.
I know.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and they had a very, very good bullpen.
So you do believe in Morton?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe they get 1 or 2 off Morton. He goes 5-1, 5-2.
So if it was scale of 1 to 10, JOMBOY's belief metrics, you're 9 of 10 on Buehler, 8 of 10 on Morton?
Say that again.
JOMBOY's belief scale.
Yeah.
That we always reference.
Yes. JOMBOY belief scale. Yeah, JBC. JBS.
JBS.
We put a small C.
Yeah. There's a little
There's
C.
a little tiny.
It looks like the copyright C.
Yes, but it's not.
Low.
It's low.
And
Yeah.
it's low.
JBSC. Yeah. JBSC. Yeah.
9 out of 10 for Buehler, 8 out of 10 for Morton.
9 out of 10 Buehler. 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 Buehler. 7 out of 10 Morton.
Okay.
Dodgers got bats.
Yeah. Morton's been a freak in the
No,
playoffs.
he's really good, and his pitches just look great.
I think I'm reverse.
If they're going Diego for 2 innings, they kind of have to.
I think they will.
If they're winning, they kind of have to.
I think they will.
Then you mix and match Loop and some other people.
Yeah.
But yeah, Anderson can't really see a big spot anymore.
No.
I mean, what were 6 out of 8 games?
What you can do is if say the Rays are up 2.
But I'm saying that's a big loss for the Rays.
Potentially, but this series, like a reliever can flip like that. David Price finding his changeup in the bullpen.
Guess how many active Andersons there are in baseball right now?
12.
That's really high. No.
Okay.
Wrong.
You
right
got
away.
really excited, so it got me excited for the guess. There's Anderson on
6.
the Marlins, Nick Anderson. Is there Brett Anderson?
Brett Anderson, yeah. Tim Anderson, Tyler Anderson, Chase Anderson.
Ooh, didn't know Chase.
And then some other ones.
Say
I have something for you.
There's somebody who Anderson matches well with. Morton gets through 5.2 like he did last start, and they need 1 more out. I think you can change Anderson's confidence like that and get him back. I don't know if that window's in this game. It may not be, because you're absolutely right. You can't lean on him like they normally do. Mm-hmm. But Nick Anderson's not out of this series by any means. He's 1 good performance away from being back.
Do you know what high school Charlie Morton went to?
Joe Barlow.
Yeah.
I've got some Joe Barlow.
About
memories.
a 10-minute drive from where I lived in Connecticut.
A couple quick Joe Barlow memories. Freshman basketball. I did I made a diving out of bounds timeout play. It was beautiful. Ref didn't give me the call. Come back later in the game, hit the 3-point shot that iced it. Not a big deal. On the soccer field, Joel Barlow, they were winning 2-0. Coach puts me up top. They had a nice umbrella defense set up. Couldn't do anything. It was one of the most frustrating times I've had on a soccer field. So use that for what it's worth.
Okay. Joe Barlow ice hockey team, freshman and sophomore year, they were awful.
Ooh.
I think they're like part of another school now because they're so bad.
Okay.
Well, my team was part of another school.
Yeah.
Tough.
Leg up. It's a big leg up.
Just shit on myself.
Shit it on him.
Anyway, Nick Anderson. So I'm taking the Dodgers, which I'm the only one on, I guess. And I am taking the under.
Okay. I thought you might do a late flipper.
I have like 4-2. Nah, I'm taking the over.
Okay.
If I'm worried, we might hit 7.
Right, for sure. That's what happened.
Like 5-1.
Game 7.
Or 5-2, 6-1. Yeah. I'm worried about that.
3, 2, 1, under. I flipped.
You're the
I flipped. I believe in Charlie Morton a lot.
You got to believe in the bullpen,
Going through those old high school stories.
You believe in Diego for 2 as well.
Yeah.
Chat, you got the over or the under? 7.5.
Raising the under. Raising the under. Lightning in the under. Boom, boom, boom.
Remember when you drove to Joe Barlow, did donuts in the parking lot?
That's not true.
While our buddy Ken was shitting out the backseat window?
That's not true.
Someone wrote Dodgers, so he didn't get the question. But consensus? Zach, what's the consensus on the over-under?
On the chat's over-under?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That screen has a lot of unders.
Yes. I saw another screen with a lot of overs. I think it's close. I think it's too close to call.
Under. Okay.
Yeah.
Too close to call.
Someone said consensus is under, so I'll listen to that one person.
They got
Do
it.
you guys want me to check us into our flight?
Oh, I don't care. I never do that.
Draft.
It's the Homer draft. Are you a big time, like, have to check in? Today's kind of normal. I think it's my fiance. It's like, got to check in, like, the day before.
Definitely your fiance.
I check in, like, on the way to the airport.
Yeah. No, you can do that. The one that's tough is Southwest because that's how you get your seats.
I don't fly them
Yeah.
because I don't check in time.
I'm with you on
Because
that.
I know I won't check in time. Because I'm on the Uber or to the airport, check into my flight. So by the time I step into the airport, I'm checked in. That's like the last thing. Or I'll just check in at the kiosk. Yeah, I don't check in. I mostly check in at the kiosk. I'm not thinking about it.
Yeah.
So whatever. Zach, what are your check-in routine?
Yeah, usually at the kiosk when I get there.
I'm definitely a check-in at the kiosk guy. You can check us in if you want.
Especially since we're going to be there so early, though. Will probably be no one there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jake, last place Jake, what do you got?
LPJ, I feel like Trevor forced my hand here. And I think Walker might get cocky on it. This guy's supposed to be a star of this postseason, and I think he's going to be remembered as, like, the star killer. Give me G-Man. Give me G-Man. He gets Cole. Now he gets Bueller. He's going to have this giant killer reputation.
Okay.
G-Man Choi.
Okay. Now, little
JOMBOY.
I ran into a little theory in my stats that exist but don't matter segment that hasn't come out yet, but will. And, a little bit that I read into is that Bueller's given up home runs to the second batter of games a couple times now. Freddie Freeman got him. Someone else got him earlier in the year. And Brandon Lau called his old hitting coach up. Said, Coach, what's wrong with me? He said, get your ass down.
Get your ass down.
Got to look like an elf in the shelf on a batter box. So I'm taking Lau.
That's good.
I'm taking Lau. And then with my... Why is it keeps turning Lau into lower on the sheet? It's pissing me off. Autocorrect sometimes can be a real bitch. Like, I know what I'm typing. It's Lau. You dicks. Who did I take? What Dodgers? I took Turner and Hernandez. That was bad. I'll just take Seager as well.
Yeah.
I'm looking to, some people say you got some games left, so don't waste the big bats. I'm looking to get them on tour.
Yeah.
So I'm taking Lau and Seager.
Holla at me when you come off tour. Okay. Great picks, Jim.
Thanks, Jake.
Lefty power hitters. Really good. Speaking of good guys, Torin. I will be taking Mookie Betts.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
You're a fan of him?
Like him a lot. Very good. G-Man and Mookie, the two best players in baseball.
What about Trevor's second pick, chat? Who you guys got for him?
Second pick, Chad. He took Kiermaier.
Let's have a consensus here this time. Who should Trevor take for his second pick?
So let's see. He's taken Diaz, Muncy, Choi, and a Rosarena. Seeing an early Wendell from Bruce, but he's been a jerk all episode, so that's out, and that's what you get.
Why has he been a jerk?
He's just been a jerk, man.
Bruce.
Sorry. That's how the game is played. Seeing some jocks. Belly. Meadows.
Oh, that's the jock.
Wow.
I've been seeing a lot of jocks.
Jock.
It's jock.
Jocktober.
Way to go, jock. Way to go.
Jocktoberfest. Boing.
Okay, guys. We are going to do a classic ribbit between
Brandon with a late AJ Paul October. It's good.
We're going to go Belly. Hold on, I'm trying to find it.
It's a ribbit.
It's a ribbit.
When
The
moon hits your eye like a big ribbit pie, that's a frog.
G-Man. I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I was going to do Will versus Willie. Ribbit. But like Willie Adamas. Bad.
Might have got sparked.
And then I wanted to combine them with
Might
someone.
have got sparked.
But there's no fun combination. So I'm at a loss here. So we're going to go first two innings versus last two innings. Most runs scored.
First two, last two, most runs scored. Ooh. God, I think if Morton and Bueller are getting God, I think it's only early. I've got this weird don't believe in the Pens, but I do. Like, Ken Lee's look good, and Castillo could come in. I hate it. I'm going first two.
Okay. I'll go last two. Last Trev.
Well, that's Trevor. Trevor Plouffe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trevor Plouffe. My favorite Trevor that has ever played in the Major League Baseball League Association. MLB-LA.
MLB LA from LA. Cool. Oh.
Oh, you guys remember those sticks that you would like hold upside down?
Yeah.
Those are fun.
Yeah.
Or you need to get one of those.
Okay.
What do you think those are called? Fun noise stick?
No.
Fun noise stick.
Should come up if you type that, though. We will be streaming tonight. Daniel Hensley will probably go live around 8, couple minutes before the game. And yeah, buckle down with us, baby. We're going to have a good time tonight. Let's celebrate. It's all right.
Well, it's got an open end here, solid end here. There's something inside, so when you go up and down,
Yeah, get ourselves one of those. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thank you to Clean Fuego. These things are cool. They're doing more with us later on, too. So,
you know a pitcher.
Anyone, outfielders, too, could use this.
Yeah, Melky Cabrera. Oh, my God.
Sponsor him, Clean Fuego.
Yeah.
Goodbye. What's the outro music called? The outro music is called, let me bring it up. People always ask, Slow Jam Loop.
Yarborough DM me today. Not a big deal.
What do you say?
World Series game.
What do you say?
He said, thanks, man.
So he responded
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah.
Me too.